These two subjects at first glance might seem to you like they're completely unrelated, even to the point of being at odds with one another, yet there is a common thread that unites both of them, and that is that each has seen a tremendous increase in support over the last decade or so. In this clip, I'm going to share for you what I think is the reason for this, and then I'm going to tell you what I think it means, and then I'm going to tell you why I think it's such a good thing. But first, a little bit of background. The continuous, ongoing push for gay rights has witnessed a steady increase in support over the last 35 or 40 years. But it's only recently that this push has extended all the way up into the mainstream institutions of family life, the sanctioning of which really does represent for these people the full and complete integration into mainstream society. But the idea of gay marriage itself would never have even been brought up for discussion as recently as 10 years ago. Yet in the last year and a half or so, it has in fact been sanctioned by 7 different states now. The two biggest surprises being the state of Iowa for voting it in and the state of California for voting it down. But that's neither here nor there. The real takeaway in all of this is that public opinion is changing to become much, much more supportive and sensitive to even supportive of alternative lifestyles in general and gay marriage in particular. But then again, why shouldn't it? The two biggest arguments against this just simply don't hold up. The first, that it somehow threatens straight marriage, well, the stupidity of that just speaks for itself. And the second, that no society has ever sanctioned this, really just amounts to one more reason why we should. On pro-choice versus pro-life, country's pretty evenly split on that one, which means that you may or may not agree with my pro-life position. Either way, it's okay. I'm not trying to win anybody over today. I don't need to. The tables are turning on that one as well, and with the advent of the sonogram, as more and more expectant parents get a chance to see their child and appreciate her for what it really is, an honest-to-God, real-life person who just hasn't been born yet. And as these images are broadcasted through social media, more and more hearts and minds are changing. Hey, pro-choicer, look around you. Your support is crumbling. It's falling a little bit more every single day. Still clinging to your pro-choice position? Okay, fine. Then the next time one of your friends announces their pregnancy and throws the sonogram up there on Facebook, you sit with that thing. And I mean, you really take that in for a few minutes. Then you come back in here and try to tell me that that's not a real person. Statistically, you probably won't be able to. The common thread through both of these things is the kids themselves. While on the one hand, they raise our respect for life just by their very presence. On the other side, as more and more same-sex couples take the final step of adopting kids of their own, society becomes so much more comfortable with all of this, and with alternative lifestyles in general. And on so many other fronts, it is the kids who are raising the collective consciousness. This should come as a surprise to nobody. Or have you forgotten about how great it was the way we pushed the consciousness to a level so far beyond anything our parents could have ever even dared to imagine? Well, look around you. That push continues to go on, as evidenced in everything from today's social media to the very best of today's new rock to our whole entire pop culture all the way up and down the line. It's never going to stop. Not today, not tomorrow, never. I'd like to invite you to come on board, join us, and be a part of it. Or not. Either way, we are moving forward. I'll see everybody next time. Out.